Alright, MrSotko here, and welcome to H1Z1's Battle Royale. And I'm pretty new to this game. I just got it not that long ago, and I've only put it a few hours into the game, so I'm pretty unfamiliar with it for the most part. But this is my very first video of Battle Royale, and I'd like to show you how this works. And you just sort of parachute in. About 100 and some odd people parachute in, and you immediately have to find a gun and survive. So here it goes. If it's a very short game and I die right off the bat, which is a big possibility, I will just do another one and then just sort of combine it into one video, and then that way it's not just incredibly short. And I got myself a pistol right off the bat here. Oh, I need that ammo. And this game's controls are a little bit quirky. I'm used to like Arma 3 where it's set up for combat, and it just typically works a little bit better that way than this game. No space. I need to drop some things. Unpack my gauze. And shotgun. And I'll take this backpack. And so the idea is to survive. Like I said, there's about over 100 players, and you can see as they're dropping, only 117 players, only 116, and so on. And the trick is to survive as long as possible. And the last time I played this, I actually stood in this bathroom. Oh, I don't think it was this exact house, but I stood in this particular bathroom setup here. And somebody opened the door and immediately blasted them in the chest with this shotgun. And then another person did, so I actually got two people just by standing in this room and waiting for somebody to open the door. And you can hear their footsteps once they get in the house. And you just simply wait for the door to open. After about 5 minutes in this game, a green circle will appear on this map. And I'm at E5, so I'm right here. And a green circle will appear somewhere on this map. And you have to get inside that circle because toxic gas drops everywhere else outside of that circle. And if you are caught outside of that, you die. Slowly, but if you're in the gas long enough, you will die. So I'm taking these black beanies. And what you can do with these is sort of shred them and turn them into just scraps of cloth. And I don't need this one either. And you can take that cloth and turn it into bandages. So there we go. But it's good to wait around for a little while and just make sure that some of the players just sort of kill themselves off. Because if you're just running around outside in the streets, you will get shot at. I'm severely bleeding, so I need to use bandages immediately. And exactly as I said, you can... I actually never had anybody come in the back door like that. That's why I was waiting for the front door. It's harder to get in the back door. Ooh, I don't really need this one. And let's see what this guy had. Well, he had some plated body armor, which I will take. You had some shotgun shells, which I will also take. I'm going to take this AR-15 and all of his ammo and these first aid kits and tactical helmet. That's good. So he had lots of good stuff for me that he just delivered to me, which I really appreciate, that sort of thing. And so I got this crude armor on, which I suppose gives me chest protection. However, obviously it doesn't give that much chest protection because I shot that guy directly in the chest with a shotgun. And it didn't, obviously didn't defend him. So, there's that. But as you can see, actually standing in this bathroom here, you get quite a bit of action. Like I said, the last game I played, I didn't record it, but one person came in, shot him. Oop, I hear chaos among... And then another person actually came in and shot. And the second person that came in and shot, the first person that came in and shot, that I shot, he said it was a good camping spot, and he hopes that I win the game. So he was a pretty good sport about it. And the second guy, he was not such a good sport about it. He was very angry that he died. Again, as I said, spawning on the map is that green circle. I am not in that green circle. I have to run mostly east, northeast, and get in this area. And that circle will probably get around to about here, and it just shrinks. But I do have some time before the gas drops, and even when the gas does drop, it takes some time to creep all the way over here. So I have some time, and I'm just going to let some more players die first. So I'm just going to keep a lookout behind these fences, and just make sure that nobody's really coming at me. And just as a fair warning, I'm not the greatest player at this. Because I haven't been playing it that long. I'm actually used to Arma 3, which has a similar mod. It's also called Battle Royale. You parachute in and the circle gets smaller. And so I think this game took it from that, and I'm not sure if Arma 3 actually took that idea from another game. I haven't really done that research, so I don't know. But although this game has some better things about it, in the fact that there's a lot more houses and a lot more cover, and it's more realistic in the sense that it's, you know, urban, and but Arma 3's shooting and character mechanics are a little bit better. Like if you're running and you hit Z, if you have it hotkeyed to Z, usually that's the default. You'll dive to the ground and get down. With this game, it's a little bit clunky, and you can't do that, and well, you kind of can, but it's all slow, and then once you're on the ground, you're actually really slow. Like, this is me turning my mouse, and it's extremely slow. See this? And so I'm not sure why that's a thing, because Arma 3 you can turn very fast, and it just makes it a lot easier. So now I'm actually going to start trying to run out of here. Let me just position myself real quick. I got to run east. East northeast here, so I actually got to run out that way. So let's see, it's the best way to get out of here. So you don't want to run in the street as much as possible, but all these houses are cut off by fences, so getting out of here is kind of difficult. So just let me take a good look around here, and because if I'm running down the street and somebody else is there, it's over. They will shoot me. So let me just run away. Run into the foliage. The thing about this game is that once that gas starts spawning and the circle starts spawning, everybody runs to that direction. So even though it looks like I'm alone, in just a few minutes there might be other people running out of this town in the same direction as me. So for example, there's a guy running. I'm not sure what that is. There aren't zombies in this, and I'm not really sure what I was... That was really strange. It sort of just disappeared on me. But I'll take another look once I get up this hill here and make sure that wasn't a player. It was just like some silhouette of a man standing there, but I don't understand what I was just looking at. Again, I'm pretty new to this game, and so the bugs, I'm not really sure like what exactly is a bug and what is not a bug. Let me run east northeast, so I'm running more so east here. And see, I'm in this open area, and this isn't good, so there isn't much choice for me. But you know, I'm not sure if I'm going to win this, just because when it comes down to me versus you know, 2 or 3 guys, I think I might end up losing just because I'm not the greatest. Like, I don't know if I should be aiming like this or down my sights, which is better. I've seen the game plenty of times on, you know, on YouTube, other people playing it, but you know, and they sort of do both. But again, I'm just not used to the way I would like to play it. There's sort of a tip there, just sort of jump over the water, because the water drastically slows you down, which is, I suppose, realistic. But if you just jump over the water, and then you know, you kind of get a few feet advantage there. Because it would be somebody's worthwhile advantage to actually just sort of camp a river. Because, like, right now I could easily be shot, and there wouldn't be much I could really do about that. Except shoot back, I suppose. So you check your position in the bottom right corner of my screen, the F5, so I'm in F5 now, so I'm technically in the circle, but I want to get as far as I can in that circle, because it gets smaller rapidly. And if you are already inside of the circle at the deepest point, you have an advantage because you can just go ahead and lay down or crouch in behind a tree or something like that and get some cover. And then just watch out for anybody like me that is running into the circle. So hopefully I can get in there pretty quick here. I'm at F4, so I'm I'm about right here, and I want to run east now. More so east here. Over the river and through the woods. I jumped a little too late that time, and if you jump a little too late, you're already slowed down by the water. So you got to jump a little bit early. But otherwise, we're doing pretty good so far. Got 1 kill on my belt. And it's not necessarily about your kills in this game. Maybe as a personal goal. What it is more so about is you just being the last survivor. And that can happen in numerous ways. Other people can kill each other, and it could just automatically make you the survivor. What I'm going to do now is I'm just going to hide here for a second. Okay, get down here. And I'm going to turn down this master volume a little bit. Maybe a little bit more. That's good. Because the sound is a little bit loud. I don't want to, I don't want it to overpower my voice. And I also don't want really my voice to overpower the game at the same time. But what I don't want is them to be just overpowering each other. And it just sounding like a total mess, so. Okay, so when this gets smaller, I think it's going to be... it's hard to tell, because it gets smaller, and then it sort of starts moving around just a tiny bit. And one time I played this game, and the circle was so small, I couldn't find it, and I was trapped in the gas. And I just could not find my way out, because once the gas is all around you, you just really can't see. And you can't see like a clear open point. You just sort of see gas. And I thought I was going in the right direction, but obviously I didn't make it. Although I got 10th place, so that was kind of like my personal best, which isn't nothing too crazy, I guess, but it was my, my best. So, and I've only played this battle royale. I'm not sure how many times exactly, but sometimes you land from the parachute and you sort of instantly get shot. So if that even counts as a play, then I suppose you could count those too. But so that's why I like to run into a house immediately and just really sort of lock myself in a room with no windows. And people just open the door and you immediately have a shotgun. And that's the best thing to have, is just a shotgun in the house. So right now I'm just sort of waiting. I need to wait and see where this circle is going to go. I'm currently in F4, so I'm here. So I will need to run more so east, which I suppose I could do now. So I'll be running this way. But I got to keep a lookout for people on the horizon, because some people are really good shots in this game, and they'll shoot you from quite the distance. Especially if they have the 308 hunting rifle, which, speaking of that, I haven't actually seen that in Battle Royale yet. I'd like to think that it does exist. I suppose it does, but I haven't seen it. And even if I did see it, I think I would abandon it, because I'm not the best sniper in video games. So I would prefer the AR or the shotgun anyway. Ooh, here we go. There's a player right above me. And so we're going to see where this guy's going. Well, see, I had 4% and I was bleeding. I was severely bleeding, and the problem with that is I had to reach for my first aid kit. I probably should have laid down on the ground so he couldn't see me so good and then use it. But again, I'm not very skilled at this game yet. I've only played it maybe a total of a few hours, and so I was just not prepared for that. However, I got 2 of them, which I thought was pretty good. I think my mouse sensitivity is a little too high for my preference. But I might turn that down just so that I can aim just a little bit better for now. But I hope you enjoyed the show. I think this is just going to be the video here, and I think I made it far enough to, warrant one video. And I hope you enjoyed the content and the tips and tricks. And I will see you guys next time.